posted. Gotta keep it posted. Gotta keep it posted. We got more clock posted with the poster. Bring it to long radio. We got more clock posted with the poster. Bring it to long radio.
You know we poppin', just name a topic. Posted up like a palm tree in the tropic. Rozzy on the beat, make you wanna come and see. Mo to the C, radio to TV. You know she putting in work like she clocked in. Celebrity guest, never guess who gon' drop in. Television's best like a S on the chest. Who's next? Say less, cause you rockin' with the best.
Mo clock, posted with the poster. Bring it to long radio. Posted with the poster. We can turn on the radio. From the streets to the television, we keep it going, ain't no intermission. From the streets to the television, we keep it going, ain't no intermission.
Oh my God, guys, what's up? It's your girl Mo Clark with the Post Up, and I am so excited. I am totally geeked today. Why? Because I got this guy sitting next to me. He is the man with the plan. I feel kind of old though, cause like he gave me my first media event, and when I go back and look at the picture, I look hella young. I look hella young. But it was a dope event, and I had a good time. And I remember, never mind. We're going to talk about it when we get into the interview. So the first thing we're going to do is called Moments with Mo. And I have to give a disclaimer. If you know any of the people in this slide, which you possibly could.
I might know somebody.
You might. You don't have to comment. Now, if you want to comment, feel free. If you feel like it's going to jeopardize your friendship with the people, just pass, plead the field. All right, JoJo, who first? Go.
I'll probably get friends.
Who graduated from middle school? Nobody graduated from middle school? Okay. JoJo, who first? I'm so excited. All right. Wait. No, JoJo, that was last week. That's not first, JoJo. That is not first, JoJo. You need to look for the 922 folder. I didn't. Did I? Hold on. We're going to have to do all of that all over again. This is live. It ain't fuck up alive. I guess we just did, though. So anyway, my guest is Jarvis, and I'm going to get into a little bit with Jarvis in just a second. I don't know what in the Hades is going on. I am so confused. I would be embarrassed, but I'm not. There's no, in this industry, there's no room for embarrassment. Things happen. Nobody's perfect, and it is what it is. But I'm just trying to figure out. All I know is I sent my information. JoJo said turn off the Wi-Fi. So I don't know what happened when I turned off the Wi-Fi. As far as I know, I could have sent my credit card information. I'm not really sure. What's today? 9/22, right? All right. What? See what I'm saying? My copy and paste ain't even working.
You got an Android?
No, I got top of the line. Don't do that. Don't be that way, Jarvis. That's not even funny. I'm not gonna lie. I've been debating getting a new iPhone because they say it's got a 48 megapixel camera on it, and I do kind of want that.
That's better than most cameras.
I know.
Yeah.
But the reason why I won't get it is because I had like 20-something cases for my iPhone 13 Pro. Okay. And they say that they changed it up. So I don't know. Like. Since Steve Jobs is deceased, I really want to know how many iPhones are really still out there. Like how many designs? I think they been ran out of designs. That's why they keep tweaking the little stuff, or you know the nodule, or they call it the bump. The bump on the side is a little bit bigger. Like who's making bumps bigger? Like what is wrong with y'all? What the hell? Like the iPhones got bumps. I don't know. JoJo, see what you see. What you see now? You got it? Probably not. I mean, I'm trying. I'm doing my best. So anyway, let's talk about this event that you did.
Uh-oh.
All right.
What event? Oh, the event we did?
Yeah, the event we did.
Okay. Let's talk about it.
Okay, so you were the first person to talk. I still remember our conversations like it was yesterday. Because you was like, I think you need to get rid of the ATL doll part. But the thing is, like, at the time, I didn't know much about you. Right. Like, had I known what I know now, I might would have listened to you, which I don't go by ATL doll anymore, right?
Why?
I dropped that name about 2.5 years ago. And the reason why is because I felt like people thought because my name was Doll that they could play with me. So that's why I dropped the name. Gotcha. But I am glad that I dropped the name because a lot of the rappers and artists coming out, they have some form of doll in their name. Like right. Everybody want to be some type of doll. Right. So I don't feel like that makes me stand out.
Yeah, it didn't. It was a cool name. It was cool for like social media.
Right.
But I remember seeing you online and in the groups, and you were very...
Didn't nobody say you bring that shit up? Oh. No, I'm just playing.
I remember seeing you... Y'all got to bear with me. I'm losing my voice. But I remember seeing you in the groups, and I remember seeing you online, and I remember the traction, the foot traffic that you would garner whenever you would post,
Thank you.
People would always gravitate to what it was you were doing. I've always seen what you could do. You know what I mean? Where you could be, where you could go. So I think you probably didn't even ask me, but I was like, yo, we got to elevate. You got to kind of let go of the doll part.
Right.
And not that it wasn't who you were, just to the mature audience, it was a bit immature.
Right.
It was a bit dollish. Who plays with dolls?
Right.
Kids.
See what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
But it did make certain things more easier for me. Like when, you know, because I did get a lot of opportunities. I got a lot of acting opportunities and stuff like that. And I do remember in one of the credits, it did say Mo, you know, ATL doll or whatever. But when I started going by my real name,
they started treating you differently. Yeah,
they started treating me differently, and I didn't necessarily have to go trademark that off the gate because that is my name. Like that's legally my name. So it did make it kind of easier for me, and I've been, you know, just Mo Clark for the past 2-3 years at this point.
And it's original. It's who you are. It's not an alias. It's who I am.
I've had people ask me, what happened to ATL doll? And see, it's funny that you talk about the groups because, man, if they had OnlyFans back then, I could have been banking some money by showing my elbows. Like, that shit is retarded. I could have been, like, I'm looking at all these girls talking, I bought a house off OnlyFans. I'm like, yo, I could have just did this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I could have just did this, and I would have been winning because it was it was different for me. Right. You know, I started the Facebook group life mainly because I had lost a baby. Oh, wow. And that was kind of my outlet. Wow. Right? And I saw a lot of, there go Fred.
Who calling?
Fred. Hey, Fred. Oh, I'm sorry. That ain't right. Thank you for calling the post up.
Right.
This is it's Fred. Hey,
Fred right here.
Hey, Fred. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. You sure looking mighty good sitting on that couch today, Mo.
Fred, I appreciate that. You know, I'm sweating a little bit. I feel like my skin is giving just off the right amount of glistening. Can you see me
Mo,
glistening?
have your birthday passed yet?
No, it's November the 19th.
Oh, it's in November. Okay, girl.
Are you coming to see me? Are you finally coming to see me, Fred?
I might. I don't know, man. It depends on my job, man. You know.
Well, quit. Beyonce said quit your job.
Yes, ma'am. You funny, girl. Is that an artist sitting beside you, or what does he do?
He is the man with the plan. He is into branding and marketing and videography and photography and all this good stuff. He finna help me get my life together, Fred.
Yes, sir, man. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
I'm good, bro. How are you?
I'm doing fine. You sure looking great sitting on that couch, man. It's good to hear from you, man. You know.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
Fred,
you know my name Fred on the south side of Atlanta. Yep.
My show would not be my show without you, Fred.
Yes, ma'am. That's a good thing.
All right, well, stay tuned to the interview, Fred.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna listen and find out what he's about. You better tell it, okay?
I'm happy. Thank you, Fred.
Yes, ma'am.
I love me some Fred. Fred is a faithful caller. I done forgot what me and you was even talking about before he called.
We were talking about just you being taken more.
The outlet. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. OnlyFans.
Oh,
JoJo,
yeah.
shut the hell up, JoJo.
We was talking about OnlyFans.
Okay, well, the thing was, right, so you gave me the first media event with the Playdate Atlanta, and that was so, like, it was insane for me to be standing in front of people with a mic. I had never done that before.
Right.
Never done that before. But the crazy thing is, I did go to school for journalism, and I dropped out when my dad passed away because it was a lot for me.
Right.
You know, it was hard to, you know, but I was excelling. I was making great grades, and I really wanted to do that. I wanted to be a news anchor.
Wow. I did too.
I did, and then I saw the man get hit. Or was it a woman? She was standing out there in the damn snow, and she got hit with the stop sign. Remember that shit? And I was like, damn, I don't want to do that no more.
I saw like on a meme or something. Yeah,
because, you know, that be where you start. You got to start at the bottom before you can get at the desk. And I can just see myself being out there and be like, bro, I ain't going to be able to do this. It's cold outside. It's snowing. And that's all they going to get from me. Right? JoJo, did you get my stuff?
JoJo said
all right,
good.
so, okay. Moments with Mo. Here we go. Who's first? Are we doing the theme song? Okay, no, we're not. We're going to just roll right into the white people. Okay, no problem. Chloe and Tristan. Okay, so I hate talking about the Kardashians because I feel like it makes them more popular, but it's almost like you can't not talk about them.
Right.
And they're all always in the news. So last night, Keeping Up with the Kardashians. No, it's not Keeping Up with the Kardashians. It's called The Kardashians on Hulu.
Right.
It premiered season 2 last night. Of course, you know, we've seen a little bit going on at the, I don't know if you watch the show, but I do. I like those girls. I do.
Okay.
I like them.
I don't watch it.
I like them. I think they smart. I think they like stupidly smart.
Yeah, they know exactly what they're doing.
Exactly, that part. So at the end of season 1, Chloe's talking about, she tells Kim, take me off speakerphone, I gotta tell you something. And then that's where that stops. Season 2 opens up with Chloe discussing that her and Tristan were having a baby on the way via surrogate. Now here's the thing about this situation. It premiered last night. Every blog is picking up this story. Every blog is taking screenshots of Chloe at the hospital because you heard what I said. She had the baby via surrogate, right? So, of course, when you have the baby via surrogate, I don't know if they did this for filming purpose or if the shit really happened like this, but they take the baby from the lady, the carrier, and they instantly wipe the baby off, and then they go give the baby to Chloe. But Chloe is seen on the show in a hospital bed holding the baby. Now, if you watch the show, it makes sense. She's waiting for the baby to be born, so she has her own room, her own suite. Right. And when you have a baby, like when you physically have a baby, they do put the baby on you for you to bond with the baby. Right. So I'm under the impression that that's why she was in the bed laying like she was, to be comfortable for her to be able to bond with her baby. Right. But of course, social media, Lord, they just be doing the most to Chloe. Shit. They talking about why she got her hair braided like she had the baby. Why she in the hospital bed like she had the baby. Her being in the bed is sending me, bro. The new language that people use on social media, it just, I don't know what the hell nobody's saying.
It's crazy.
It's like Spanglish to me. I don't know what y'all saying. I can't relate. I be sitting there like, what the hell is sending me? Or what is that took me out? What is that shit? Like, damn, just say what?
It's new.
It is new. So I'm just like, damn. First of all, let's just be clear. Okay, let's just be clear. Technically, I consider myself normal and regular, but others do not consider me normal and regular only because of the things that I do, right? But here's the thing. Let's not act like us normal, regular people ain't been cheated on by a dude. Y'all act like Chloe the only person that's done dumb shit. Like, y'all act like Chloe is literally the only person that got cheated on and took him back and cheated on and took him back and cheated on and took him back. Had a baby, had another baby, cheated on and said, come on now, seriously.
I think that's normal.
Right. So I feel like we shouldn't be bashing Chloe. We should just be celebrating the fact that she's acting some type of normal.
Right.
This is normal.
I think we don't expect that from them though. Like when we see people on that next level, we don't expect them to take lower level trash or lower level garbage.
But you know, the crazy thing is, they be the ones. Like, it's so hard when you're in the light to find someone that is genuinely for you.
Right.
And I think they struggle with that.
Right.
And for normal people to it's so ass backwards.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because
I agree.
normal people don't get that and they don't understand. They literally sit there and think that these popular people or these beautiful people or these people that we see that seem to have it all, they may have all the money, the cars, the fame, the clothes in the world, but the one thing they may want most is real love.
Right. Normalcy. I agree.
Right. And the people don't understand it. They just want to tell you, if I had all that money. If you had all that money, bitch, you'll be crying too. Because, I mean, seriously, the only thing money is going to do is buy you some high-tech vibrators that's going to run out. That's it. Somebody want to be hugged sometimes. They need a little hug sometimes. I'm just saying. Chloe, we the people, and when I say we the people, I'm mostly talking about me. I feel your pain, okay? Congratulations. She had a baby boy. I mean, well, you know, I don't know what to say. She had a baby boy.
She had a surrogate have a baby boy.
Yes,
Got
and
it.
he is adorable. So, congratulations
I didn't
to
see
Chloe.
him. You got a picture of him? I ain't seen him.
The baby? Nah, I didn't. Chloe, she real pissed off. She probably didn't even. Ain't no pictures of the baby. People was just taking pictures of the screen. Too funny. All right. So next, who next, JoJo? I think I got a serious story in here. Yes. Okay. Shaka Zulu. If you guys don't know who Shaka Zulu is, he's Ludacris' manager, or he used to be Ludacris' manager. And a couple of months ago, he was downtown Atlanta. He had some people run up on him and basically instigate a fight. And they was going back and forth with him, and so he shot.
But didn't he get shot too?
He did. He was in the hospital, yes.
Okay.
He shot in self-defense, and the person he shot passed away, unfortunately. And now Shaka Zulu has been charged with murder.
How, if that's self-defense?
How, if it's self-defense and there are several videos?
Well, you know, from my understanding, when it's self-defense, we still got to go to court, and we still got to go through the proceedings in order for that to, like, cops just don't say that was self-defense. The jury determines if it's self-defense.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I'm trying to think.
I watch enough Law and Order.
You know what? I ain't gonna even lie. I was just gonna say that shit. I was just gonna say I watched Law and Order and I watched First 48. And the one thing that I have learned on First 48 is that some of that stuff is still different per state, right? So I think what it is the difference is if it's so-called self-defense, you don't get charged right then and right there when you're brought into the station.
Right.
And it's up to the DA if they want to bring charges against you.
So that says that he did something for the DA to determine that we're going to go ahead and bring charges against you.
Mm-hmm. Because when George Zimmerman shot Trayvon, he did get charged, right? He did get charged, and he did have to go through the whole court proceeding and all of that stuff. Right. But, you know, we know how that turned out, and it's just insane to me. We don't even talk about him. That's just trash all the way around. So, you know, Shaka Zulu has been charged, and, you know, we are legally, like, if you know anything about the law, you know that everybody deserves, I can't think of the real legal term, but everybody, yeah, they deserve a fair trial. So that's what's happening in this situation. Of course, the city is in an uproar at this point because there's so much surveillance footage and stuff. You know, he tried to walk away. They kept approaching him, and then they jumped him, basically, and he shot. So hopefully it'll be a quick trial. It'll go his way. I'm sorry the other person lost his life, but I really just don't know what the people expected the outcome to be, especially in Georgia now that everybody can pretty much carry at this point. Like, what did they expect to happen? Everybody's strapped.
Yeah, and they got to change the laws if they want to change the way this thing is gonna go. But you're right, everybody's carrying, and crime is gonna go up as a result.
People can have guns, but not weed. But anyway, who next? I don't even know. I don't. Okay, this story is absolutely insane from start to finish. I think we talked about this the last time I was here. Maybe not. Okay, it happened last week. Okay, PNB Rock. So when I first heard he got shot, I was like, bro, I don't even know who the hell that is. Because a lot of his songs that he collabed with that I knew, initially, they did not have him as a featured artist.
Oh, wow.
Like they're going back now, putting him on there
him.
as a feature artist. I didn't know that he was in that song with Meek Mill, Dangerous. I didn't know he was on that song.
I didn't know that either.
Know he was in the song with what's her name? Layton, yeah, Green. He's on that song with her and Miami, and who else on that song? Lil Baby? Is it Lil Baby? I think. I don't know. But I didn't know he was on that song. He's the one that sings the hook.
Okay. I didn't know that either.
I didn't know.
I've never heard any of his music.
You think you haven't. That's the same thing I was thinking, right? I was like, who the hell is this? So when this situation first happened, it was insane because his girlfriend, from the way I heard it at first, his girlfriend posted their location, which they were out in LA. They were at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. Right. And she posted the picture of the waffles. And then somebody ran in, shot the dude. They robbed him and they shot and killed him, which was insane. But then she took the post down, and then everybody kept saying it was her fault because she posted their location. But then they came back and said, no, he posted the location first. Right. But then they're saying that people may have followed them there anyway. Yeah. But then the weird part was, oh my God, it's so sad. I don't know if you've seen the video, but you literally see the video of him dying and fighting for his life.
I didn't see it. I don't watch TV.
It wasn't on TV. It was on the
internet.
Instagram. It was on Instagram. Okay. It's insane to know, like, I wouldn't have thought by watching the video that he was finna die because he was talking. Wow. He was still talking. Wow. And I also I used to want to be a lawyer before I wanted to report the news, right? Mm-hmm. So I honestly said from the jump, for somebody to shoot you that many times, they wanted you dead. Oh, yeah. They intended for you to die. Yeah. It was never about a robbery. True. The robbery was just the whole bragging rights. Oh, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I got his chain and I got his watch. And, of course, everybody was sad and going through all of these things. But then there are some more things that have all of a sudden resurfaced. There was an allegation that somebody created a design for a T-shirt, and he helped on this project with this T-shirt. And the T-shirt was to benefit, I don't know, homeless or somebody less fortunate or whatever. And allegedly he stole the design and started making a profit when the profit was supposed to go to the less fortunate. Now, there's that theory. Right? So the other theory that they're saying is, which is dumb. I mean, because we don't need them to say that. But the other thing that they're saying is obviously there was some type of beef that he had going on, and that this was not a random robbery. Duh. We knew that. It's just so much stuff surrounding this case. You know, he was apparently Muslim. Los Angeles Police Department or coroner's office wouldn't release his body. I didn't know his family just got his body back, and apparently when you're in the Muslim culture, you have 4 days from the date of death to have a burial. Oh, wow. To free them or whatever it's called. Right. And it's been longer than that, and they were really upset about the situation because he got shot in LA. He didn't get shot in his hometown or any of those things. Regardless of the situation,
it's super sad.
It is extremely sad. Like, watching the video made my heart hurt because I can't imagine knowing you're gonna die. His girlfriend was there. His girlfriend is also the mother of his child. He had 2 children, and she is the mother of the youngest one. So not only do you have the person you love or you have a child with shot in front of you, they die as a result of that. Right. I can imagine she's going to have hell of PTSD. Like, seriously. Yeah. That's
all kind of trauma. Yeah.
That's some shit to see. Yeah. Other than that, y'all know Queen Elizabeth died. She's still dead, and they still fighting over our they still fighting over our jewels, the African people jewels, and it's just going back and forth, and that sucks. What's his name? What's the daddy name?
Charles.
Yep, King Charles. Now he's King Charles. King Charles passed down his home to Prince
Harry.
No.
No.
Is it Harry?
I don't know.
Andrew. Whichever boy didn't marry the black girl, that's the one. That's the one. Y'all, I gotta tell you something. Then we're gonna get to your interview. I'm gonna tell y'all some funny shit that happened to me.
Okay.
Y'all ain't gonna believe who went off on me on social media. I swear to God, I can show y'all the screenshots in real life. Y'all ain't gonna believe who went off on me.
Who went off?
Okay, so they posted. JoJo, don't look at me because I ain't even tell you this, but I'm telling you now. Okay, so they posted a meme saying that the reason why Queen Elizabeth died is because Prince Harry married the black girl, right? Meghan Markle. Right. The thing is, Meghan Markle's not black. She is mixed, right? Prior to them getting married, I followed her because she played on a show that I like. She played on Suits. And she was with a lot of Caucasian people. Right. I didn't see African-American people on there, nor did I see African-American tendencies. You know, I ain't see her drinking at the club, stripping. I ain't see her doing nothing. She was rollerblading. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I just said she don't really identify with her African-American side, right? That's what I said. And I said what I said, and I meant what I said. Now, I understand that her mama is very Afrocentric. Her mama got dreadlocks with a nose ring. Her mama is like fight the power and all that stuff. But damn, Meghan ain't like that. So I said what I said. And it was like 1,500 other people on the post that said what I said. However, the chick that played Maxine on Family Matters decided she wanted to go off on me.
Maxine?
Waldo girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
She comes on there and she's like, but you used to watch that show.
I did watch that.
I ain't seen this girl since that show.
Right.
She come on there and say, do you know her? Bitch, I don't even know you. What are you saying right now? So what intrigued me about the comment was she just kept talking shit to me, right? And she had a blue check by her name. And I was like, who is this VIP going off on me? Right. Who is this? So I clicked the page, and I swear to God, hands down, this is her bio. Laura's best friend in the love of Waldo's life. I'm like, who the fuck is this? So then I showed my husband, and he says, is that Maxine? I said, shit, it sure is.
Wow.
Bro, listen, I don't even have no blue check by my name, but I swear to God, I think I'm up here, and I ain't finna go back and forth with nobody over nothing like that. Right. So then she goes, you say you media, but that's phased out. People just gossip. Maxine, ma'am, listen, ma'am, I don't even know you. Right. I don't even know you. I haven't seen you since at least 1997.
Since Family Matters. I got you.
And you taking the time out of your busy day to go off on little bitty old me with your blue check that you probably got because the show is syndicated, because I ain't seen you do shit else. Ma'am, please stay out the D-list lane, because I am very D-list, and apparently you down here D-list with my ass. So please stay out the D-list celebrity business, because I ain't in your business trying to figure out what you got going on. She's talking, I'm very black. If you would have followed me when I was in California, all my next door neighbors was white. Okay, well, shit, that's you, Maxine. But why are you talking to me? Right. It's like 12 other people on this post saying the same thing I'm saying, but you want to get mad at me. Anyway, child, boo. Hey, Jarvis.
Hey, I would have screenshotted that.
I did.
Okay, I would have posted that too.
Because I knew nobody would believe me.
Yeah, I would have posted that.
So I'm sending this to all my friends like I ain't shit. I said, girl,
I hear arguing with Maxine.
Girl, Maxine over here trying to go off on me.
I would have posted that.
Oh, I should. Thank you, Jarvis. I'm going to do that.
It's content.
I'm going to tag her, too. Her name's Cherry, something like that. Okay. So, anyway, Jarvis, welcome to the show. I'm super excited to have you on the show. Thank you for giving me my first media event.
Listen, anytime.
Thank you for seeing that my elbow post was going viral and seeing something special in me. So, I follow you. I tune into your podcast a lot. Your show. I love what you do. It took me a minute to really figure out what you did, because I think when we first met, you never really went into depth about it. So I kind of just thought you were just somebody in the group life with me.
Yeah, just a group dude.
Right. I just thought you were extremely smart. Right. Like you weren't like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? You was in the group for a purpose.
I appreciate
that. But come to find out, you were a regular person back in the day. You had a regular 9 to 5 job.
Right.
So what kind of made you transition out of that?
So I've always had this branding and marketing business. I've had it when I was in the group. I was doing it, but I and you and I can identify with this. I was doing a lot of everything.
Mm-hmm.
I had the speed dating company, and that's where we connected at.
Mm-hmm.
I had a home decor business where I made wall art, like customizable wall art for people to go in their houses. I had the branding and the marketing. I had a music marketing a music songwriting company. I was managing artists. I was doing a lot.
Yep.
And I'm gonna be honest. A few things happened that caused me to transition. One major thing I did, I left those groups.
Really?
I left those groups.
Okay.
Once I realized there was no money, initially I'm thinking, this group got 10,000 people in here. I should be able to sell something. You know what I'm saying? I should be able to get something off. And when I realized that those groups were nothing but cookouts and pool parties and kickbacks, I was like, whoa, now I ain't gonna front. I got caught up in the life.
Right.
I played around a little bit, but it took me about a year or two to realize that I'm holding myself back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not making any money in these groups. It was fun. Mm-hmm. It was a release. I think I was going through a divorce at the time. So it was super fun for me, but I wasn't making no money. And ain't no fun in not making money.
Mm-hmm.
So, excuse me. So I left the group. That was the first thing I did. The next thing I did was I hired a coach. I knew I had a lot of talent. I knew I had a lot of ambition. And my coach said, Jarvis, what do you do? And I told him, and he was like, you do too much. And I'm like, okay. And he said, how much money do you make with the home decor business? I was like, in a year. I was like, shit, probably a couple thousand. He was like, okay. How much do you make with the speed dating? I'm like, a couple thousand. And he was like, well, how much do you make with the music? I ain't really making nothing on that. You know what I mean? So he showed me all these different things that I was doing, all the time that I was spending doing these different things, all the money I was spending to do these different things. And then he showed me how much money I was making. I was spending more than I was making.
Absolutely.
I was spending more than I was making. And then he said, talk to me about the branding and the marketing. How much do you make at that? And I was like, at the time, I was probably making like 50, 60 grand a year. But I still had a 9 to 5. I was working at the bank.
Yeah.
So I still had a 9 to 5. And he said, you got to kill all of this stuff. You kill all of this stuff and we could 4, 5, 6 extra income. And I'm like, okay. So I played with it for a little while. I was at the bank one day. I was fed up, frustrated. You know how it is.
Yeah, and, I heard that.
Yeah, they wrote me up for some bull. And I was like, you know what? Slid the 2-week notice. Didn't know where I was financially when I did it. But after I turned in my 2-week notice, I went and checked my accounts, and this was February. And I went and looked at my numbers because I think I just did my taxes. I had made 90 grand the year before. So I was like, I'm good. I made 3 times as much in my business as I did at my job. So what I was going to stay for? Insurance. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, you know what I'm going to stay for? Benefits, days off. We passed around a holiday schedule. And I'm like, y'all can have this. And so I went balls deep in branding and marketing. I learned coaching, mentorship, the whole 9. I really studied my craft. And I'm not going to front. It took off. It took off.
So how did the whole, because you really do it, right? Like you're the type of brand marketer that's you be with somebody from start to the finish, from the doing the logo to doing the styling, the coaching, the photography, the websites, all of these things. So how did the photography aspect come into play?
It's funny you asked. The photography came into the game because again, I started with the graphics.
Right.
Logos, flyers, business cards, that kind of things, coaching, messaging, strategy, all that. But what happened was people kept giving me selfies to put on their flyers. People kept giving me selfies to put on their retractable banners. And what it does, it diminished the quality of my work.
Absolutely.
So I was like, so I started charging a selfie surcharge. I'm going to charge you an extra $100 to do this, or you can bring me some professional photos. These people started paying $100. They were paying the selfie surcharge. So I was like, let me buy a camera, and y'all could give me that to shoot, and that'll be that. And that's what I did. And I fell in love with it.
So how did you learn it? Because some people can pick up a camera and just get it right. But it's a lot of the lighting and the Kelvin and all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? To a person like me, you just got to tell them Kelvin is lighting.
Right,
Just tell me
right,
that. Don't
right.
tell me nothing about Kelvin. Who is Kelvin?
Who is Kelvin? Right.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I knew I had came out of that divorce. I was on my own. This was the first time I lived by myself.
Mm-hmm.
Coming out of that divorce. And I got a shirt. It said, I knew I had to get dope, and I had to get dope fast.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm in the books. I'm on YouTube. I'm trial and error. Let's keep it a buck. I had a bunch of bum-ass photo shoots before I got to where I am today. You got people like, no, I'm not shooting with him. He did my shoot years ago, and it was trash. Like, it's people out there like that. Right. So I went in, like, studying, watching. I got a bunch of photography buddies. Shout out to Riz. Shout out to Sean Maxwell.
Riz.
You know Riz?
Yeah.
That's my guy. We went to college together. Like, we came up together. So, hey, Riz, what's up with this? How do I do this? He'll tell me. And he had a funny way of telling me, too, because he wouldn't say, Jarvis, just do this. He would kind of breadcrumb me and make me figure it out on my own. But I thank him for it. Like, it's been up ever since.
Yeah. It's very, it takes a lot to branding and networking. And I feel you on that because I think a lot of times, if you're lucky, you know, I think God gives us all a lot of different gifts, but it's up to you what you kind of hone in on and what you focus and continue to develop. True. Because I have that issue. I think I'm good at a lot of stuff. I think I'm good at the media. I think I'm good at the PR work. But when I had my clients and I was doing PR, my clients were so used to still booking their own self for shit. Right. Their communication sucked. Right. Like how you booking yourself to be somewhere and expect me to book you to be somewhere if I don't know you somewhere else you ain't supposed to be. I can't operate like that. Right. Now I can promote you all day long and tell everybody, hey, check out this album or check out this person on this TV show. Well, then just hire me as a promoter then. Right. You know, they just say you need me as that. And some people want you to do PR. Some people want you to do HR. Some people want you, they get all these R words mixed up and they really don't know what they don't know what it is. Yeah, and I made that post today because somebody reached out to me and they was like, hey, hit this person up. I said, okay. Oh, this person real interested in speaking to you about this event. Okay. I hit the person up, and I'm not getting nowhere. So at that point, listen, I'm wasting my time. Right. I'm not, you know, if I was charging a phone consultation fee, you wouldn't be bullshitting me at this point.
And you should.
I should. You're absolutely right.
And you should.
I got to get you to come back on the show, because JoJo keep throwing gang signs up back
and JoJo said 5 minutes.
JoJo throwing gang signs up. Ain't nobody trying to do all of that. So tell everybody where they can find, because we still have more. We need to do a part 2 because I want to get into your marketing and your price point and all of that stuff. Okay. So tell everybody where they can find you at and, you know, kind of link up with you.
Got you. We are on Instagram and Facebook at Brand New Consulting Group, and you can find me Jarvis Relaford. I'm on both platforms, heavy. Probably more Facebook than Instagram, but
I'm sure there's a reason behind it.
Instagram is instant.
It's a pictorial too.
It is. So, it's instant.
Yeah. So I'm gonna schedule him to come back because I really want to pick his brain.
Let's do it.
Because I do a lot, and you know that you've been following me forever.
I'm gonna challenge you to focus on one thing.
Well, shit, Jarvis, I just don't know what that's gonna be. But we'll talk. We're going to talk. We're finna chop it up anyway. So you guys know who it is. You can follow me, Mo Clark, on my IG page at Miss Mo Clark. You can follow me on DaPost Up. That's DaPostup. And, of course, the holidays are approaching. We know Jack needs some followers. Go on and follow Status Network, Global Vision TV. And we out. Okay, yeah.
Keep it posted. Gotta keep it posted. Gotta keep it posted. We got Mo Clark posted with the poster. Bring it to know we're ready, We got Mo Clark posted with the poster. Bring it to know we're ready, From the streets to the television, we keep it going, ain't no intermission. From the streets to the television, we keep it going, ain't no intermission.
Yeah. Look, know we poppin', just name a topic. Posted up like a palm tree in the tropic. Rozzy on the beat, make you wanna come and see. Mo to the C, radio to TV. You know she putting in work like she clocked in. Celebrity guest, never guess who gon' drop in. Television's best like a S on the chest. Who's next? Say less, cause you rockin' with the best.
Mo car, posted with the poster. When you turn on your red